who would be your number 1 overall pick?
I would go with Tom Brady just because he's done it for a long period of time. And I'll say this is the hardest position to get of any player of any position in any sport. The quarterback position in pro football is harder than playing point guard, being a catcher, relief pitcher. And I would take Tom Brady over Mahomes just because he's done it for so long. And maybe because I have such scar tissue from being with the Jets and Dolphins for so long. But Mahomes, his trajectory, Ryan, should be in that conversation sooner than later.
Dan?
I mean, I didn't hear Dom's argument. Mine would be Tom Brady as well. I go 6 Super Bowls in a team sport, 9 Super Bowl appearances in a salary cap league, 4-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time NFL MVP, 2-time Rookie of the Year, or Offensive Player of the Year, multiple Super Bowl records, again in a team sport. I love Patrick Mahomes, and no one has raved about Mahomes more than me since he became a starter. I can't put him past Brady just yet. I didn't hear Dom's argument. Dom makes some really good arguments as 2 of the greatest seasons we've ever seen, and his trajectory is certainly on, track with doing what Tom has done. But do we think that it's a no-brainer that he's going to win MVP 3 times? Do we think it's a no-brainer he's going to win 4 Super Bowl MVPs? Do we think he's going to match 6 Super Bowl records? That has to come into play in a team sport at some point. I'm picking Tom Brady. It's a pretty clear decision for me, although I do like Dom's argument.
All right, and Dom, I'm going to get to you in a second. And by the way, Dan, just to sum it up, he said that Mahomes is amazing and he could still be on his parents' insurance, so there's that. That's huge, man. That's huge. Jeff. Jeff, what do you think?
You asking me now?
Yeah, I got you.
My turn to tell Dan and Mike that they need to understand the question here. The question wasn't who is the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time is Tom Brady. But Patrick Mahomes is the guy that you want leading your franchise no matter what. Of anybody all time, he is the perfect person to play football in the current era. He is perfect. Perfect. You cannot find a flaw. Look, Tom Brady, I love Tom Brady. I think that he is the greatest of all time. But the idea of Patrick Mahomes being able to do everything with his arm, with his legs, in the locker room as a leader, this is the perfect football player. The fact that you're overlooking that because of what Tom Brady has already done is just a flawed mindset when it comes to this question.
Wait.
Ryan,
let me go after
real
this.
quick, because I got to get Dom in because he's chomping at the bit.
Dan, you understand what real quick means? Say some
Dom,
words.
go
Dan.
ahead. Dom, go ahead. And then we'll get to Dan. Go ahead, Dom.
Okay, so I think Jeff makes sense. I'm happy that we have someone on this show who makes sense, and I'm sorry that I have to explain to you guys what a draft is about. It's about projection. That's what it's about. You guys are making an argument that he is the greatest, telling me all the things that he's done, but we already know that Patrick Mahomes' best is better than Tom Brady's best. Patrick Mahomes' mediocre is better than Tom Brady's mediocre. Patrick Mahomes' worst, we haven't seen it yet. He's never played a bad game in 2 seasons of football. I don't understand how you can look at the skills that he shows on the field and project in a draft scenario that you'd rather have the guy who has been less consistent and less outstanding throughout this process. Like, I understand all the things that he's accomplished, but in a raw ability standpoint, it's impossible not to pick Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback we've ever seen in the most important position. All right, Dan, now you can be wrong again.
All right, we can't just say like raw ability. We've seen raw ability come into the NFL at that position
and perform
100 times and they stink. 2, Darlington. No, you can't, Darlington. You make the comment of like, he's the perfect player when it comes to the ability to throw and run and lead. I don't really care how you get to the destination. Just get there. And Tom Brady has gotten to the destination better than anybody more often ever.
So is Patrick Mahomes. He won the Super Bowl this year.
No, not as much as Tom. Like, you can't sit there and go, this isn't about the greatest of all time. It's about who can become.
He won the Super Bowl.
Well, guys, we're talking about different.
Okay, wait. Dan, I want you to finish your point. Dan, I'm going to let you finish your point and then go. Then I'll go to Jeff and Dom.
But we can't, Darlington, you can't sit there and go like, this isn't about who's the greatest of all time. This is about a projection. Well, I mean, if Tom Brady was, we have to weigh what he has accomplished in some capacity. No, just off talent-wise, he would not be my first overall pick. But what he's accomplished, I have to weigh in some capacity comparison to what I think Patrick is going to do.
The reason why the Chiefs are any good right now, or the reason why the Chiefs are great right now is simple. Patrick Mahomes. If you go through the history of the Patriots, it has fluctuated. It has been the defense. It has been Randy Moss. It has been partial Tom Brady. You cannot look at that team and not give credit to other people. Patrick Mahomes is a singular
That's
talent.
wrong.
You
That's
don't
a
want
wrong
that.
statement.
You don't want that.
Okay, I got
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.